Well, I was encouraged to apply for the Gale Fellowship in large part because I had a little experience working with the lab and with Echo and other Gale databases.
Since my project works on numbers, I really wanted to try to use quantitative methods to study quantitative thinking in the period. And I was also really interested in trying to find new works that hadn't been on my radar before and to try to expand what I was really working with.
I work in subversive sensibility. Specifically, I think about bodily actions of sensibilities such as sighing, trembling, and fainting. A big part of my project involved cataloging those terms to get a sense of trends over the course of the entire long 18th century. When the opportunity for the fellowship came along, I jumped at the opportunity to apply because I knew that I would be able to very quickly gather much more data. I went from 1,000 texts to over 50,000 texts, kind of in one fell swoop.
The whole environment is very seamless. The lab sort of provides a sort of central hub for all these materials, right? And allows you to interact with materials from lots of different archives and databases all at the same time and in the same environment.
I honestly think that I have decades worth of material at this point to work with, thanks to the lab. And I'm sure I haven't even scratched the surface of the questions that I will be able to ask and partially answer with any luck as I continue in my career.
The Digital Scholar Lab has so many different tools that are available to take these texts that you can find on Echo and then actually be able to analyze them in 6 totally unique different ways.
The 3 that I used the most were the sentiment analysis tool, the topic modeling tool, and the document clustering tool. All of those provided some really unique insights into my own research.
N-grams were critical for my research, though. It was through the N-grams that I was able to eventually access all of the terms that I needed. Once I figured out how to narrow down the scope of what I was looking for, I was able to create a very particular data set that I can basically bring with me into the rest of my work.
My main recommendation is just to try it out. I think students would find, no matter what their research interests are, or no matter what class they're in, right, that they'll find ways to sort of use the lab to discover new things about the past.